Okay, you guys ready? Okay.
That's ready. Oh,
Here.
he missed the field
Oh,
That's how I get my kids'
like
attention in
that.
class. That's nice, yeah.
Like
Okay, I'm gonna break that
that.
out a little more. Welcome, boom, to the Coach Kim and Me show. We're up in the O, right? Ola'a, and we
Welcome
rocking the
to the
Rock
O.
Studios again. Welcome to the O, and it is just beaming behind us today. Tua made it. Tua, you played fantastic
Thank you
against the
very
Bills.
much.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Hard luck.
And Brother Clay's
Coach
in the
Kim.
house. Whoop, whoop. So we're going to review Week 15, boom, and we're going to preview Week 16. Super crazy ball. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Niners, Thursday night, took care of Seattle. Real quick, disclaimer. A player I saw on social media came out with a quote, Thursday game should be illegal. We've been calling that all year when Tua went out against the Bengals.
Yeah.
Thursday games are dumb, NFL. Stop it. It's bad for the product. It's not basketball and it's not baseball. This is not ping pong. This game, you need recovery time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we cool with that?
That's pretty
Yeah.
nuts, man.
Okay,
I don't know if I ever heard a
player
player,
come out?
say anything positive about the
Thursday games are rude. They're rude. And even if you moved it to Friday, you'd give them another whole bunch of time to get ready. Do it to bust a Saturday game.
There you go.
Yeah, or even a Friday night lights game or something. But give them more time. Thursday's rude. We're moving on. Okay, we're not moving on. Niners took care of business. Niners are on a 7-game winning streak.
Oh.
Anything you got to say? No? We
Hey,
good?
man.
Niners just look solid.
Niners defense is the best, I think so.
Oh, yeah, it's
they,
outrageous.
They might have topped Philadelphia's defense, I
Yeah,
think.
well, even the offense is...
And then Brock Purdy.
Excuse
That
me.
was going to be my second point.
Wow.
How's Brock Purdy, coach?
This is going to be a nice finish. This is going to be an interesting finish.
I called the Jim Rome show, and I got in with saying I wanted to say, as far as my take right now, sample size being as small as it is, I'm good. I'm trading Trey Lance. I'm trading Jimmy G, and I'm giving the keys to Brock. He's driving the San Francisco Cadillac. Let's go, baby. I like him more than the other two even, and I love Jimmy G for sentimental reasons.
Yeah.
I don't think all the San Francisco had to give up to trade up to get to Trey Lance was worth it at all. I think they wasted that pick, and they should move on already. Really, and I know that's crazy, but he let me on the show. Thank you, Jim Rome.
Yeah,
Way to
Jim.
go, Jim.
I appreciate that. So what you got? No, am I legit?
No,
is
no,
it
yeah.
even a concern, or am I just totally out of my mind?
I tell you what, Brock Purdy's proven he can win so far.
Tiny sample
It's
size,
a small
but
sample size, but
Dude,
he's beating good teams. though.
he's perfect. He fits
Seattle
perfect.
is like a top 5 defense,
No.
top 10 defense.
You got to roll him now. He's got this. This is like a rookie, and he's got this thing. It may be this one shot.
So confident, yeah.
The next year it'll be mediocre.
It's outrageous.
Yeah.
It's outrageous.
But right now you got to ride that wave with him.
Yeah.
Okay, quick
Yeah,
question.
I see.
Are they the spookiest team in the NFC? Are they spookier than the Eagles to you? They are to me.
Oh well, they're the spookiest in the NFC.
Okay,
but
then
I
more than
think
the Eagles then.
Bills are
I mean,
Okay, yeah, we're not talking
last,
AFC though.
Last
Yeah.
week,
The
last week I
NFC.
said Eagles.
the 49ers are the team I don't want to face.
You thought the
first.
Eagles were spookier than the Niners last week?
Last week, but
You still think that?
it's hard to say that now.
It is.
I would say they're about. I'm equally as scared of both of those.
Eagles won 5 straight. Niners won 7. The Niners, I don't think are gonna slow down, bro.
I tell you what though, Jalen Hurts is hurt. Right?
What?
He's got a shoulder injury.
well, yeah.
So he's questionable this year.
They'll.
I mean, this week.
Who's their backup? Josh Allen. They wish.
it was on a sack.
Really?
Yeah, I
Okay,
saw
I
a
didn't see it.
couple of little late hits on the quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wait for that. Let's
I
get
mean-
there when we get to that game. Is that cool?
Yeah,
Okay.
got it.
So Niners, Seattle.
Well,
what?
I'll tell
We
you
cool
one
or
more
what?
thing.
One more
on,
thing.
one
I'm
more thing
moving.
on Niners.
Yeah.
The McCaffrey trade is proven again.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
What,
No brainer though. I would have taken him.
man.
Oh, of course.
I could have been like, yeah.
That was the number one.
Oh, pickup of
trade
the
right
year,
there.
without a
Pickup
doubt.
of the year. Pickup
Yeah,
of
how
the
can
year.
it not be?
Talk
How can
about
it
a
not
shot
be?
in the arm. Huh?
And,
Yeah.
and talk about a resurgence of a career. I mean, how great McCaffrey is. He was almost dwindling away. At
Carolina, dude. It's like Carolina.
You know
That's
what I mean?
why.
And he came to San Francisco. And now
Oh,
he has
limelight.
a resurgence.
Oh yeah, you're alpha. Let's go.
Oh, they're
Let's
using
go.
him for everything.
I'd run him every play.
Okay.
He's gonna make another $100 million off this season off that trade.
So Niners look good. Seattle's still fighting to stay in the playoffs. We're moving. Colts played the Vikings. Okay, check it out. Vikings big win. Great comeback. But you went down 33-0. That's not a good thing. Tell them or no, just skip them.
Well, that's obvious what kind of caliber team that they were playing. The Colts.
Colts beat Chiefs. Colts tied Texans though.
What a
I like
season.
Texans.
What is
What a crazy season, yeah.
Love it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
for what you got on that then? They got the win. Hey,
They got the
way
win.
to get the win.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what?
Win.
And I think
Shouldn't go down by 33 though.
This
Yeah.
is the positive out of that for the Vikings.
Good, bust
You
it.
got to be able to come back in important games
Oh, without
in
a
the
doubt.
playoffs. So if you already
Yeah.
know that in
you going home?
you've seen your team come back. You know, now that you take that into the playoffs, but you don't want
Yeah.
to be playing from behind.
They came back with a vengeance.
You got to tell
Came back
yourself
with a
you
vengeance.
never want to be
I-
down 33 again though.
Yeah.
Right? You got to tell
Yeah.
yourself that because
You
if you
know
like
you
it,
can do it.
you're in trouble.
Yeah.
But
do it.
I mean,
Yeah.
you did that against the Colts. Though.
Any-
No,
Anybody.
at home too.
Yeah,
So they lucky.
at home, and it was a lot of those touchdowns were for the Colts were just kind of flukish.
That's
know?
what you're saying. One of those days.
Yeah,
Hey, good
one
to
of
get
those
one of those
days.
days out. Then
Yeah,
good. Get
and
right on
get a
Vikings.
win.
And
Yeah.
win, yeah, the
No.
biggest comeback in NFL history.
History.
That's outrageous. That's a bummer for the Colts.
Yeah.
I'm moving.
I love Jeff Saturday though.
Yeah, I'm still on with the Jeff Saturday train right now. I'm digging that whole scene. Ravens 3, Browns 13. Lamar didn't play. I don't think it would have mattered. Here's where the Ravens always fall off the track. And guess what? John Harbaugh is not going to get the Ravens into the playoffs again. Again. Why don't you guys extend his contract? What? You saw it? I didn't see it.
Well, and then
They didn't show
the
it.
other side of that is the Bengals are on fire. So, you
No,
know what I mean?
Bengals won
Yeah.
6 straight. Bengals are taking that division.
So
The
they can't
AFC
afford these losses, man.
What is that? The AFC Central?
North, yeah.
AFC North. AFC North is the Bengals. Yeah, it's theirs already.
Yeah.
Ravens are going to have to get a wild card slot. They're not taking that
They
division
just
at
gave
this
that
point.
away.
They did. Okay, we cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here is the game of the day. Dolphins 29. Boom, boom. Bills 32.
Pulled
Tua,
it off, baby.
They pulled it off. Good win. Tua, you played fantastic. I'm so
yeah.
happy. I'm cool with the loss. It was nice to see Tua play. I want to see Tua do it against Green Bay. If Tua doesn't do it against Green Bay, I'll be worrisome again. It's like, how can you... Tua threw 2 bad games this year in a row. You cannot have any more bad games already. That was your quota.
Yeah, pal.
Okay, but let's go. Mike McDaniels. I don't know, brah. You want to go? I'll lead you. 2-point conversion. Second quarter. The score is 19-21. Yeah? Why?
Yeah, there's no reason. You
Tell
take the 2-point conversion on the final score. Otherwise, you're going to be chasing 2 scores. 21-19. They
In the
didn't
second
make
quarter,
it.
too.
No, they score a touchdown, 7-point touchdown, kick it. And now they're trailing by 2 scores, the Dolphins are. Because now you're 9 behind. You don't take the 2 until you stay 1 score behind if you're chasing. Stay 1.
Yeah.
Don't ever not go.
Yeah.
I don't know this going for 2s.
It was dumb. It's Mike McDaniel showing that he's not a cut above everybody else, that he's just like everybody else. And what coach is saying, it's a 2-point game. If Buffalo scores a touchdown, it's a 9-point game now, which is 2
Scores.
possessions. Where if you kick the 1, Buffalo scores 7, it's still only a 1-possession game. And that's how you play the game. You don't have to tie it up in the second quarter. You don't have to knock them out in the second quarter. You gotta play smart. And that's not playing smart because at the end of the game, when it was 29-29, it should have been 30-29. And then if they don't kick a field goal, you win the game instead of going to OT. That's how you coach. That's analytics. That's just coaching 101. And it bums us out. And that's why we started this silly show that someone who everybody thinks is the new genius doesn't even know that. You don't even know that. Dude, that blows my mind.
Yeah, you know,
That blows my mind.
I'll say this to be on the other side of
Please
the hand
do.
on this one. For one thing, the guys that are calling coaches geniuses, I don't know if they really know. You know,
No, they don't even
they
know
don't
what that
really
means.
know. Maybe they haven't even coached an NFL team before, for one thing. But I wonder this though. Jason Sanders is having probably one of his worst years this year. They're in windy, snowy Buffalo. How much more of a percentage do you say that extra point is guaranteed compared to a 3-yard score? You know, I wonder if that kind of came into play.
That calculates too.
If that calculates, and then I think
I
it is
see.
too.
I see with that.
You
I
know,
still kick him though.
Yeah, you know, I mean, he made a 38 yarder in the game. Also,
Yeah, and he had
right?
2 field goals prior to
Yeah.
that. So
And so, also, I think, you know, the people calling coaches geniuses, but I don't. That's a bunch of smoke that I wouldn't listen to. But I tell you this, Mike McDaniels is a rookie head coach.
yes, he is a rookie.
He is a rookie head
so
coach.
that's points for him.
So that's kind of like a rookie mistake. Like,
there you go.
because I agree,
I'll
man.
take it.
You kick that
Kick the
field
one,
goal.
though.
You take that 1 point is so precious, man.
Yep. Yeah, you're
NFL
absolutely
points
right.
are so precious, man.
Yep. Yep. And you need them. You're gonna and they
You need
calculate
'em, man.
and you rally them at the end of the game. Oh, without a doubt.
Especially
Without
in
a
these
doubt.
important games, man. Jesus.
Okay, here's a question. Dolphins are the 8th slot right now, or the 7th slot. They're the last team in the playoffs if the playoffs were today in the AFC, right? So I'm cool with that. If the Dolphins were to not make the playoffs, is that on Mike McDaniels?
I would.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure he's lost more than one game.
That we're aware of.
That's-
Yeah, we've watched
Yeah.
them all though.
Yeah, but he
That's-
he muffed a couple of games. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, we're going for perfection on this show, but
Yeah.
they are NFL coaches,
Well,
right?
I mean, you make the right
Sean
call.
McVay.
There's only a right and a. That's all. You make the.
Yeah, there's 2 decisions
But
most
the
of the time.
new football age now, with all these young coaches, these guys look like they're in their 20s,
Yep.
and they coach like they're in their 20s.
Ooh, true
This
that.
would never happen 10
No.
years ago.
True that. John Madden would never go for 2 in the second
John
quarter.
Madden would
It,
never.
it could be 10 feet of snow. He's still going to kick the extra
They would
point.
play football.
Yeah,
not,
you're right.
Not this
But
guy.
I
And I
do
know
know what
you
you're
know,
saying, though.
Like, I mean, the extra points on the 3-yard line in those days too.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
That's hard
That
3,
was-
bro.
Yeah,
That's
like,
a hard
you
3.
Never,
dude.
you never take that. You
No.
always kick that.
4th
extra
and
point.
inches, even. So rarely would you go for it. Rarely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the game has changed, but like we talked earlier, but
Mm-hmm.
the coaches are changing the game. But it's not making the game any better.
No.
That's the
not
whole.
at
That's the
all.
whole thing. That's the whole thing. Okay, so cool. Boom, boom, boom. Anything?
Bills,
what you want
go.
to see? Go Bills. We cool on that one?
Yes.
Big win though, dude.
Big win,
I'm
man.
stoked.
Yeah.
I'm stoked for you.
I was nervous for that, my man.
I'm stoked for you.
Dang.
And you played fantastic.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah,
I
thank
really
you.
wanted, I wanted Tua to play great because I hate when people talk smack on him.
No, and it wouldn't have been a good game if he didn't play great. It would have been a terrible
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, that game was
Even I would
killer.
have been talking.
Yeah, we love our homeboys. We're gonna defend our homeboys with all
Yeah.
we got, man.
Yeah.
Go to
Yes.
play good, crush Green Bay next week, bro.
Yes.
And bring it home for us. Okay, we move in. Eagles 25, Bears 20. Eagles been getting lucky. Horseshoe should be their symbol.
Well, the most of the season it's been there.
They've gotten every bounce.
Yeah.
That's why they're 12-1, but luck counts.
Yeah.
But how long is your luck going to last? I'm not saying that they're lucky to be 12-1.
Yeah.
Well, I actually am. But they're still one of the best teams in the NFC.
Why?
Only because get the Niners.
You
Yeah.
know, if they lose
They're
one of
legit.
these last 3 games, it's going to make them stronger.
Yeah.
Ooh, good point.
I tell
Because they already
you.
clinched
Hey.
their division already, right?
Yeah, they're going. Oh no, they haven't clinched division because they only 2 up on the Cowboys. They dropped 3. Cowboys went out. They've clinched playoffs. They haven't clinched division.
I see.
They're 12.
I
Oh
think
wait,
they got
wait a
the
minute. Cowboys
division.
lost a 4th though.
Yeah, I think they got the division.
Oh, but get 3 games left, so they never. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
they
think so.
clinched
I don't
playoffs,
think so.
but not division.
I think
Yeah.
so, but they play Cowboys this weekend. They can put it to rest.
Yeah.
They mop the Cowboys, or they even just beat the Cowboys. It's all them. Cowboys win, still get 2 more weeks of talking now.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
think Philly lose a game better for them? I don't know at this point of the season. Only get 3 games left, bro.
Yeah.
You still think so?
Yeah, let's hope Jalen Hurts is healthy.
Oh,
You know
and
what I
that
mean?
he's not
Oh, yeah.
questionable to play though against the Cowboys, is he?
Well, they just said he's
Yeah, I
going
think
undergoing
it's-
MRI today.
Okay,
and
well,
on
good
his
luck.
shoulder.
I hope you play, and I hope you're ready to go. And I hope Dak can show up in the second half, right?
Yeah, put a whole game together.
Dude,
'Cause that was
Dak's-
an unbelievable first half.
Dak's first half was just flawless, unreal. His second half, not so much. We'll hit that in a minute. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, Eagles Bears gone. Hey, that one run that Justin Fields did,
Hey.
where he scrambled in the middle of the field and tried to score. Did you see that? That play?
Yes, I
Oh,
saw
so-
that. That was on. That was
Pee wee
on
football, bro.
highlights. Man, and I tell you what, ever
so
since the
cool.
Bears came out of their bye, they look like a different team.
Yeah, they do.
They look like
They're
a different
losing,
team.
but every game is so close though.
Yeah.
They're just they're just almost there as
They're-
far as
yeah.
winning games.
You are-
Almost there. Super Bowl.
Bears going Super Bowl next
Bears
year.
going Super Bowl next year. My bad. This year, Lions, Jags. Okay. So what? What else you going to say on that
No,
game?
that's
Bill?
just about how different the Bears look.
I agree.
After the,
I think they're super close to being almost okay.
it seems like they have a feel of what Fields is, and they're calling the game now for him.
I keep
you know,
him.
instead of forcing him
Where,
to do
Super-
something.
Fields, I keep
Are
Fields.
The Bears going to the
Super Bowl. I don't know about Lions are tough.
Well,
that's
let's
why
move it on.
we are.
Again,
Okay,
we're
Lions
wasting
20,
time.
20, Lions 20,
Yes, coach.
Jets 17. Check this out for perspective. If the Lions win out between the Panthers, the Panthers, the Bears, and the Packers, the Lions end the season at 10-7. I hope 10-7 can get the Lions in the
I
playoffs.
And
want-
that's
Go Lions.
doable.
Come on, Lions.
That's doable.
Yeah, we cool. Can we move or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Steelers played the Panthers. They won. That doesn't matter. The Chiefs went to Texas and needed OT to beat the Texans. I think the Texans are slamming. Best 1-12-1 team ever, I think. I think they're fun to watch.
I
dude.
gotta agree.
Yeah.
They
They're fun to watch. That's for
they
sure.
are
Yeah.
like I don't believe it.
I think the Texans beat the Titans next week in Tennessee, bro.
Pierce
You
is
know
an
what?
animal running back.
They
Oh,
just-
dude. Oh, he's
yeah,
outrageous.
they don't know how to handle a lead because they're in the lead
No,
at the end.
they're not well coached probably, and they don't practice very well. But their players are just outrageous. I dig Mills, dude. And they got some receivers and that RB, like you said.
Yeah,
oh, bro,
they got a lot of
beast.
high round
Yep.
draft picks on that team.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, so
And
they're gonna
about to get more.
They're gonna be
next year.
fun next year to watch. Okay, so the Chiefs took them out 30-24. What the Chiefs? Chiefs are good. Chiefs aren't the alpha in the AFC though at all. I think this
No.
is the year for you guys.
But-
hold home field, and I think the Bills go Super
There
Bowl.
you go.
Hold
They're
home
looking
field.
good.
They're
Bears
looking
going
good.
Super Bowl. Bears
He-
going.
he
not
nailed
Bears.
it, man.
Bills going Super Bowl. Thank you.
And
They
if
gotta
they
keep
don't
sprinting.
screw up, which I don't see,
I don't see it either. They're kicking
are
field goals.
A well maintenance machine.
This is the best McDermott's ever coached
Yeah.
from Ivy.
Well,
from
he
seen.
doesn't have to do
Yeah.
many. Even his screw ups, the team is that good that they bail him
But
out.
Josh Allen was the leading rusher in that Dolphins game
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
That's gotta stop.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
gotta stop somehow. But they got the win.
No, but
Well, that's why
that-
I'm picking 49ers because they got the defense.
Yeah, that Miami interior
Niners,
defense
Bills,
is good,
bro.
man. Though.
Well, that's
They
what
were
I-
shutting down Cook and Singletary.
No, I know.
Because they what I was happy with at least though, even though Josh was the leading rusher, there was still a lot of rushing attempts by the
Yeah,
running backs.
yeah, and
They were
they
just
had
getting
yards
they were
too.
just getting
Then
shut
as long
down.
as they got
Yeah.
the attempts off, it's okay. Because not every game
Yeah.
you're gonna break.
Yeah,
Because they
I got it. I'm
use
cool with that.
different runners too.
Okay.
yeah, and Josh Allen didn't throw 60 passes. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay, we're moving.
Yeah.
How many passes did Mahomes throw? Had to be a
I don't
ton.
know, but
I never look. I'll go
His
check it out
fantasy
later.
score was
Mahomes,
outrageous.
I bet Mahomes pass attempts. Okay, we're moving. Falcons Saints doesn't matter. Boom. Next game was wow. We watched the
Bye,
whole
Mike.
game
Oh,
by Mariota.
yeah, bye,
Mariota, we
Marcus.
love
Go
you.
Mariota.
Oh,
We
bro.
love you,
We love Mariota.
We love you, man.
But we gotta move. The show's gotta go. You ready? Cowboys 34. Jaguars. Whoop whoop. 40.
Ooh, Jags.
I don't know.
Cowboys had a 21-7 lead. Dak played a great first half, but the second half he did not even show up, bro. We saw the game. If the Cowboys won the game, it still would have been a good game. But they didn't, which made it even more exciting because I like to see the Jags catch the Titans and get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Cowboys going playoffs no matter what. But
It's not Cowboys hate, it's Jags love.
it's not Cowboys hate, it's Jags love. But what you want to go with? That game was outrageous. So good fun to watch. Cowboys, all
What
they
a
needed
game.
was a first down at the end of regulation. And they couldn't get it. The Jags got the ball back and tied it up, which was to me totally outrageous. Because I thought the game was over when the Jags gave the Cowboys the ball at the end of regulation. And they couldn't get a first down.
And that interception was ridiculous.
I still never see him. I like watching him later.
He was going back. He was trying. It was terrible.
Wait, that was in OT though, right? Yeah, because
Yeah.
they did go to OT. Yeah, it was in OT.
Yeah, the doinker off the receiver's hand, Sue. That was,
Yeah, yeah.
But I tell you what, though.
Tell me, let's
to me,
move
the
this.
story of that game, man, Trevor Lawrence
I was
is
just gonna
starting
say,
to come into his own.
He's
man.
a
Oh, yeah.
beast.
Trevor Lawrence is
and he's
coming
not.
into his
He's
own.
got next
Sunshine.
every year.
Making throws, making a couple bad plays, that fumble,
Yeah.
and then coming back
bouncing
and
back.
still playing, bro. Yeah. Hey,
They need confidence.
Trevor Lawrence.
Go, Sunshine.
I wasn't. No, I'm not going to do it. Okay, Trevor Lawrence. Okay, we're moving. Ready? Cowboys get Eagles next week. We're going to hit that in a minute.
Oh, boy.
Cards Broncos, doesn't matter. Pats Raiders. I didn't see it. I did. That last play. I can't believe that's a Belichick team, he said.
Yeah.
It's outrageous. How How could you lose a game on a Hawaiian style football pass that we would do at Wailoa Park?
Yeah.
How could you lose a game on a play like that?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, man.
Hey, Raiders get another on.
I could see the Jets doing that, but not the Patriots.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. This might be the first year that the Pats missed the playoffs since guess what? Guess what year? Doom 208, baby. Last time the Pats missed the playoffs. So that's just totally bananas. Raiders get another win on a last play. They won an OT against the Seahawks on that 200-yard run. And Raiders might get into the playoffs, bro.
Another walk-off touchdown by the Raiders.
Walk-off touchdown. But this one, totally weird. Defense.
Yeah,
Hawaiian style
this was
football.
a
I don't
weird
know.
one. You
Okay.
know what I liked about that last play?
What?
That stiff arm on Mac Jones.
Yo.
Boom, to the ground.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Mac Jones.
Oh, I
but-
love Mac Jones.
Get in his way.
Yeah.
Well, to me, if you're the AFC, don't let the Pats in the playoffs because you never know what's going to happen. If you're in the NFC, don't let Tom Brady into the playoffs, bro. He could ruin your whole thing, right?
Even
So,
though they're having the worst season Tom Brady's ever had, he's still scared of them.
yeah, you want the Panthers to catch him up if you're every other team. But the Panthers aren't helping their cause by losing to the Steelers last week.
Oh.
I'm going to move. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Titans lost to the Chargers. Titans are on like a 4 or 5 game losing streak. Chargers needed that win, and I'm excited because that just puts the Jags 1 game behind the Titans. If the Jags win their next 2, and the Titans win their next 2 and go to the final game, and the Jags won 2 out of the 2. They get the tiebreaker and they win the division.
Yep.
How's that? So good luck, Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I hope Trayvon Walker comes back. Hey, they even beat the Cowboys without Trayvon Walker.
Yep.
So
They're
which is
a
even
year
more bananas.
early. I figured 3 years after he took the.
We thought
he'll
maybe
be-
5-2 in
Yeah.
a couple of years. They might go
Yeah.
playoffs this year. And if they take the division this year, I think it's their division for a while from right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see them giving it back to the Bucks.
You know what I see about with the Jags Titans thing is the Jags are sprinting now.
Oh yeah, and
the
Titans are just falling and
declining,
falling and
man.
falling.
Yeah,
Since
get it.
last year
Yeah.
when they went out first round.
Pulling a hammy.
Yeah.
Coming around the
Yeah.
200 mark.
They didn't want to take an extra point last year. And they lost to the Bengals by like 1 last year. Vrabel. And they're just douche, douche, douche,
Yeah.
douche. Just like the Packers. Douche, 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 douche. LaFleur. Beat it, dude.
That's right. I remember those names.
Okay, we moving.
Yeah.
Bengals 34, Bucks 23. Big win for the Bengals.
Yeah.
Bengals are smoking hot, man. 6 straight. The Bucks are what they are.
That was
Scraping to
another
get in.
tale of 2 half games because the Bucks were up 17-0.
Yeah, and Brady looked fantastic. And then it all fell apart.
Oh, fell apart, bro.
Yeah.
Those fumbles, man. 3 fumbles in a row led to 3 Bengals touchdowns.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done.
Man.
I'm still super suspect of Zach Williams.
fumbles and a pick.
Zach Taylor from the Bengals, head coach and staff, but they're winning games. You know what? For these coaches, basically, it's stay out of the way.
Yeah.
Stay out of the way. Let your team play. That's actually good coaching. Stop jumping in and getting involved. That's the
Yeah.
whole ticket.
Well, you do your coaching Monday through Friday.
Yeah, exactly. Because they playing on play day. Yeah,
And
I got it.
it's time to everything you learned.
Yeah.
2 more games from the week. Giants beat Washington in Washington. Bummer. They needed that win,
Yeah.
but they're still in the playoff picture as of today. Washington is the 7th slot. Giant is the 6th slot. They have identical records right now. Okay?
Man, and Heineke, he drove him too at the end.
did.
Heineke's legit, man.
Oh.
He can get paid next
Him
year.
and Purdy
I'm a
remind
fan
me
of
of
them.
each other.
Yeah, they really do. They really do. I agree, Coach.
Yeah, you're the backup QB, baby. You're the backup QB. Okay, last game of the week, of course, of no relevance again. Rams 12, Packers 24. The number 1 and number 4 seed in the NFC last year. Both teams not going playoffs.
No Baker
Whoop,
Mayfield
whoop.
come back this week.
No, that's not happening. Okay, that was week
What?
15. Go. Hook
Packers
me.
are still in it. They still got a chance.
You know what? They're not. When you look at the bubble on the NFC side, no, they're not. They're not in it.
Who?
The Packers. They
No.
don't show them. I don't know if they're mathematically out. I didn't go all the way to the bottom. I only went a couple deep.
Okay.
Seattle's at the 8 slot. Lions are at the 9 slot, 7-7. And I'm really not sure what the Packers' record is. I don't think it's very good.
Yeah.
And Packers got to play a Miami team that cannot afford to lose to them. So they're in trouble next week. Week 15's in the books. Are we cool?
Done.
Good week.
Don't mess with the Lions, man. Or the Jaguars at this point. Here's next
Or
week.
Houston.
Or Houston. The Texans are solid. Week 16. Here we go. I'll name them. Jump in if you like. Okay. Jags go to the Jets.
That's going to be a good game.
That's
That's
a
the
good one.
Thursday game. That is the Thursday game.
Ooh, we got
And
a
the
good game on
Jags and the
Thursday.
Jets are the 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, the 9 and 10 slot team in the bubble. But the Jags are looking to get in with the division,
Yep.
I think, and to host a playoff game instead of the wild card team. It's an easier ride. Okay, we good? Moving? Good luck to both teams.
Yeah.
Falcons play the Ravens. Ravens are in trouble. Whatever, though, right?
Yeah.
Lions go to the Panthers. Panthers won 3 out of the last 4. Panthers want to win to stay relevant and try to catch the Bucks.
Yeah.
But the Lions are just
Both of
looking-
those teams are scratching to get in right now.
both teams are scratching to get in, so that could be a super fun game.
Yeah.
We good? What
Yeah.
you want? No?
No. That's gonna be
Saints
a
play
good game.
Browns. Who cares? Texans play the Titans. Titans better play some ball, or they're gonna drop like their fifth straight or something,
Yeah.
right? And Texans are playing with house money, and they are just
This is
fun,
the
dude.
one, though, for the Texans.
Yeah, go to Tennessee and get a win after they should have beat the Cowboys and they should have beat the Chiefs. How's that, right? And then to go to Tennessee, like boom, they're just shooting when they walk in. They're not even aiming.
Yeah.
Toosh, 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 toosh. Woo! Okay, ready? Bengals go to the Pats. I see Bengals just taking care of business, bro. Pats are just not playing Pats ball.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see what
the Bengals are
we'll see
finally
what,
playing Bengals.
Dude, Bengals
ball.
are smoking hot.
But like you said, never count the Pats out.
Oh, you don't want to
know
let the
what I mean?
Pats in the playoffs if you're the AFC.
Yeah.
So like
Just keep 'em out,
The
bro.
Pats need these next 3 wins to get
Oh,
into the.
Yeah. But
Bro, they need it
I
badly.
doubt That they,
So,
especially
what do you
after the
think-
way they just lost,
Yes.
They need it badly.
that's hard to come back from.
So put yourself in Bill Belichick's mind now. This week of practice.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be rough.
Oh, he's going to beat them up, dude. I hope
We'll
so.
see. So I want to see what the New England Patriots look like
Well,
this coming
Yeah.
week.
Okay, check it out.
Yeah.
Here's the 3 teams on the bubble in the AFC: Pats, Jets, Jags. Here's the 3 teams in the set 5, 6, 7 slot in the AFC: Ravens, Chargers, and Dolphins. Do you know what I mean? So luckily the Ravens are probably going to help and fall out. So one of these
Yeah.
teams will get in. And I think the Jags will end up taking the division. So the Pats are only going to compete with the Jets for that last slot, possibly.
And the Dolphins are going to play the Chargers, right?
I don't think they do. Did they played already? Didn't they play already?
Did they?
Yeah, and
Who?
the Dolphins and Chargers.
Okay.
And the Chargers beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the end of that.
Chargers beat them.
Yeah, the Chargers. Remember that
Oh,
fantastic
yes.
game? Tua played another bad game. That was second
That was
back-to-back
Tua's
bad
bad
game.
game, yeah.
And Herbert went off. Tua played awful, and they still only won by like 6.
So they're going to have the tiebreaker if it comes down to that 7
Getting
slot.
into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, hey, Chargers been working hard. I'd like to see them in the playoffs, see what they can do. Okay, we cool? Okay, that was who were we talking about that one? Giants,
Right
Vikes,
there.
though? We kind of got sidetracked?
Yeah.
Yeah, Giants, Vikes.
No, Bengals, Pats.
Oh,
too,
Bengals,
yeah.
Pats,
Yeah.
Bengals, Pats. Okay, cool.
Giants, Vikes, though. Vikes need it.
Giants, Vikes next. They both need the win. Let's see what the Vikes can do. Giants are a middle tier legit team, and Vikings need to like get some wins
Yeah.
if they want to like keep rolling. But they're gonna get in the playoffs no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't think they clinched it mathematically. Maybe they have. Okay, you got the Bills and the Bears. Nice easy game. Maybe not. It's at
Ooh, I
Chicago.
wouldn't- yeah,
No
man.
easy games in the
Yeah.
NFL. I
Bears-
retract that.
Bears are
No
a
easy
different
games
team,
in the
man.
NFL.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So you guys go take care of business and keep rolling. Washington plays the Niners. Bummer for Washington, bro. I don't see the Niners losing the rest of the season.
I
bro.
don't know, but, well,
I don't see the Niners losing the rest of the season.
Niners
they just
are on
won
a
7
roll,
straight.
man.
They're going to close the season on a 10-game winning streak, maybe.
But they can afford a loss, though, and
but,
still win the
yeah,
division.
You know, they can.
Yeah.
But you don't want
And
to lose.
I'm thinking, well,
No, of course,
you know,
Washington. Nobody wants to lose.
the football gods maybe.
Yeah.
I think they're with Heineke.
Yeah. Brock Purdy's just too good, though.
Yeah, no,
Nah, not
and-
even
and
him. It's his
team is too.
squad. It's his squad.
But
I'm making fun.
They all get a loss. Then they're due. The law of averages.
True that.
The law of averages are
interesting.
saying that
Okay.
he's due for
I
a
see.
loss.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
And,
I think
don't-
Washington would be the upset
Okay. I'm cool with that.
game
be the
on
team
that,
that-
one.
I'm cool with that.
Washington beat Philadelphia.
Well,
too.
I want to see both Washington
The one loss.
and
Yeah,
the
the one
49ers in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The 49ers is my pick for the Super Bowl.
I think they're going to win their division anyway. They can
Lions,
lose
cuz.
2 games and still win their division. San
Yeah.
Fran.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Oh,
without a doubt.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's I think why I want Washington. To
I'm
win.
Yeah.
cool with that, but I still think Niners just roll. They look too
Well,
hot.
yeah,
bro. They're
no,
too
the
hot.
Niners are.
And they got a freshness about them because of Purdy and McCaffrey.
Yeah.
That just makes you want to play different. Because it's like, oh, new kid in town. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
let's play a little better.
I do think that's going to be a great game, but I can't
Super good
forget
game.
that San Fran lost to the Falcons.
That was so long ago, though.
I
so
know,
long
but
ago, though.
you know what I mean? Like, it's still in my mind, man.
Yeah, but long
maybe
ago-
there's Mariota bias in that.
Yeah,
but
long time ago, though. But I agree with you. Okay, we move in. Is that cool?
Yeah.
So that's Washington Niners. That's the first actually real good game of the day. Texas Titans. Okay, next game is the heavyweight bout of the day. Eagles go to
Cowboys.
Dallas. Hey, okay, I'm not
Eagles,
going. I know.
Cowboys.
Hey, you know what? You got to put your money where your mouth is. If you're the Cowboys, you got to win that
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
You cannot lose that game. Then that's 2 games in a row.
Yeah, can't
And then
go
to
down
me,
two in
you're
a
just
row.
totally deflated already. You know what I mean? And I think mentally the Cowboys are fragile. You know what I mean? Obviously, look at the squad, right? No offense, but mentally they're not tough. And Kellen Moore is just Kellen Moore. And everyone knows Mike McCarthy's on the hot seat, right?
To me, I think that's where that problem lies.
Oh yeah,
Right
the
there.
coaching more than
Yeah.
anything. More
I
than
mean
anything.
that's why they're not so confident, because they haven't put them in that spot to just roll. Like that second half this weekend,
No,
it was so conservative, man.
it was awful.
You know, they're throwing
Kellen
short
Moore can't
crossing
coach
passes.
for
they
nothing,
never
man.
even,
He's-
CeeDee
he
Lamb was
sucks.
busting him the whole first half.
Yeah. Also, Dak has hard time put together 2 solid halves. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, all year long.
That's why I
To be
wonder how
honest.
much of that lies on the way they're calling plays.
Ooh,
You know, does
I
Dak
got you.
have Does Dak have
Is
the
it Dak
power
or is
to-
it even
to
them
change?
sabotaging
Yeah, yeah.
Dak? Well, we know the coaching stinks in Dallas, and that's their worst. That's their biggest problem. We talked about that from the beginning of the year.
From the top down.
Yeah, so
like Aaron
it's hard for
Rodgers-
win. You know,
Yeah, like Rodgers and Brady, if they don't like a play, they're changing it on the
yeah.
line.
Coaching sucks at Green Bay
You
too.
know what
though.
I mean? Does Dak have that power there?
Coaching.
Maybe he should.
He gets paid enough.
Yeah, he should. Yeah.
Yeah. So heavyweight bout. Too
That's
bad
a
the
tough
Jags
one.
got in their way because they both would have been 5-0. So the Cowboys
Yeah.
kind of stumbled to get to that game. They got a loss, but hey, maybe that loss will make it better for them.
Yeah.
But to me, I'd rather lose to the Jags and beat the Eagles than beat the Jags and lose to the Eagles. You know what I mean? For them. Because that gives them a little bit of, okay, we can run with these guys.
Yeah.
Because the first time they played
always wanna
good.
beat
They,
that
they
top
lost,
team.
but it was a good game. And they had Cooper Rush, which to me was fine because Cooper Rush played fantastic. So
Yeah.
having Dak in wouldn't have changed the outcome of that game anyway. You know? Okay, we cool on that?
Yeah.
Okay, Pack play the Dolphins. It should be a kind of heavyweight bout, but it's not. Tua can't afford to have another bad game.
It's a must win.
It's a must win for the Dolphins. Tua cannot afford to have another bad game. I'm not worried about it. I think he shot his 2 and he's good. And I would like them to roll the Pack. If they can't roll the Pack, that's worrisome though. Yeah?
Yeah.
At this point of the season.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool? Cool?
Yep.
Raiders go to the Steelers. Raiders keep pulling it off. I don't see them on the bubble, but I'm sure they're close by. Right? We cool on that?
Yeah.
What you got?
What you think about that game, Coach?
That one?
Nah,
Raiders, Steelers.
I saw you give the "let's move on" face
Oh,
already.
yeah, we're moving. Okay, Broncos, Rams. Ugh. Right? Okay, we moving.
Nothing there.
Yeah, nothing there. Bucks play the Cards.
Ooh.
Boring to me.
Bucks still in first place.
Bucks are still in first place. Wait, what? Like 4 wins, yeah? It's outrageous.
Unbelievable.
Cards suck. Okay, we moving. We know what's happening in that division. I want to see the Panthers catch them, but the Panthers aren't helping. Okay, last game, the Monday night game, going to be Chargers and Colts. Hey, Chargers, go to Indianapolis or wherever the Colts live, beat them, and get into the playoffs. Yeah, just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, take care of business.
They have
Shouldn't
a
be any
chance.
problems, I think, anyway.
Yeah. They've never been this close in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Early
cool?
on, kind.
Yeah.
Okay, what? I'll go move us from that week. I'll go talk stats and some playoff picture, and we
Let's
roll it. We
go.
end with that. Okay, here is Dak Prescott's line for that game, though. 23 for 30, 256, 76%, 3 touchdowns, and 2 picks. So his line was actually pretty good. But the bulk of that, he was 15 for 16 in the first half, which means he went 16, like 7 for like 15 in the second half, right? He threw all 3 touchdowns in the first half, too. I'm not sure if he did, really. But anyway, that's all I'm saying.
had a hell
So
of
he
a
needs to
first
put
half.
together 2 good halves in order to beat the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
Unless what the Eagles send out their backup and save. If Jalen's hurt, I sit him, bro.
I would sit him already.
I'd sit him.
Yeah.
I go my backup. If you lose, who
It's
cares, bro?
Dallas.
Yeah.
Who cares?
And they probably
but
can
if
still
you
win with their backup.
with the backup, dude, then it's like mentally you've just destroyed them.
Yep.
I would totally rest him. If he's even remotely not 100%,
Yep.
sorry, brah, no even pads,
Yeah.
cousin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you know they're going to try to hurt him.
Yeah.
Not
No.
really unintentional,
But-
but they're going to want to lay him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do if I was the Eagles head coach.
Oh,
What?
backup quarterback for the Eagles,
Tell me.
Minshew mania.
Yeah.
Yeah! Woo!
Yeah, it's that Minshew
Oh,
guy.
Minshew mania.
Let's go, baby.
Hey.
That's outrageous, dude.
What a rookie year he had,
Yeah.
That's Minshew
Yeah.
mania.
Let's go.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
The year of the backup quarterback might
Definitely. I
continue.
would power it. I would. This
Yeah.
is his.
I would bench him and do that. Then you're guaranteed safe, and then you just cruise the rest of the
and you
season.
give him a break.
Yeah, and you give him a break.
They
That's
can
a great
still
idea.
win with Gardner Minshew,
Yeah.
I think.
You guys should watch our show, bro, and take some advice. Kick the 1 point.
Yeah.
But then they go and get a bye. So
Even better.
better he
Even
do
better.
it now.
Yeah, right now, and
Play
then,
the
then
2
play the
games,
next 2, and then
then
rest
get a
again.
bye.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you and I could. Right, we could do this. We could do this. Jeff Saturday.
Expertise of
We
Coach
could help you
Kim.
guys out. We could totally do it. I'm not even remotely not convinced that we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, we move in. Here's the AFC playoff picture right now. Okay, and then you get ready to go. Bills at 1, Chiefs at 2, Bengals at 3, Titans at 4. You got the Ravens at 5, the Chargers at 6, and the Dolphins at 7. If the playoffs were today, it would be the Chiefs hosting the Dolphins, the Bengals hosting the Chargers, and the Titans hosting the Ravens. Out of all of those teams, you know a couple of them aren't going to get in.
Yeah.
It never ends how it is. It always goes to the last week.
And
So,
I'd say the Ravens are the first out of that list.
yeah, guaranteed.
And even the Titans,
after
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Wow, the Dolphins are going to have to scrap to get in.
Yeah, they're gonna.
They're going to have to scrap to get in. Anything you want to throw on that? I'm going to
No,
jump
I
NFC.
just think that Dolphins gonna get some help from these teams
Yeah,
losing.
Ravens
Yeah.
going to help.
Yeah.
Pats going to help.
Pats gonna help.
Jets going to
Jets
help.
gonna
Yeah,
help.
everybody going to help. I agree. But Dolphins still got to win.
Yeah,
they
they
got to
need
win.
to
They got
win.
3
All
left.
of those teams, like the Chargers and all those, everybody's gonna need help.
Yeah.
You got to win, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and starts with Green Bay. Beat
Yeah,
Green
you
Bay,
have to win, but you still
and then
need
it's
help.
and then it's 2 divisional games
Yeah.
though, which is always brutal.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Can I go?
Major sprint time right now.
Major sprint
Three-
time.
three
Oh, this
games.
is it, dude. This is when you're coming around that last corner, right? And it's full out, dude. Yeah, your stride should be made.
Yeah.
You should be in the position you want to be in. And that's why the Bills look so sweet to me right now.
Yeah.
And the Niners.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've gone through 3 QBs and they haven't skipped a beat.
Nothing.
Nice job, Shanahan.
Who's
that
playing
shows
at
that
high
you got-
levels right now?
Yeah, that shows that your practices aren't garbage, right?
Yeah.
Urban Meyer, right? It's real practice. Can I go NFC?
All right.
Okay, 1, Eagles. Everybody knows that, right? Then it's Vikes at 2, Niners at 3, Bucks at 4. 5, 6, 7, Cowboys, Giants, Washington. NFC East representing. Playoffs for today. The Vikings host the Commanders, the Niners host the Giants, and the Bucks host the Cowboys.
Wow, they have already a matchup in the first round from the 2 in the East, Giants and Washington.
How's that?
Outrageous, huh? And the Seahawks and the Lions are the 2 bubble teams. If the Lions win out, they'll be 10-7. I really want to see the Lions get in.
I want to.
Because my Super Bowl prediction is right there. It's Jaguars versus Lions, baby. That's my Super Bowl prediction.
Couple of years, yeah.
Okay, what you got from that, NFC?
Well, I just the only team that looks suspect on that is the Bucks, of course, because
Yeah,
the South is
no.
so terrible.
Eagles,
You know.
Vikes, Niners, all okay to me. Cowboys, Giants, Washington, all okay to me too. I agree. Bucks are the only team. But they got Tom Brady, so you got to kind of trump that
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Come
that's
come
a
playoffs, all bets off the table now.
I mean, that's the team that you trust more out of all those terrible teams in the South is the Bucks because Tom Brady.
'Cause of him, that's
Because
all.
of him, yeah.
But
Yeah.
this is.
Oh, yeah, way more than Sam Donald. And
I don't think he
Yeah.
has any more magic, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
But it was fun.
They say that
Thank
all the
you,
time. Oh, thank you, Tom Brady.
Tom.
Yeah, fantastic.
No
But if-
matter what happens.
hey, but if you can win it again, please do. Because we just won't even believe it. But please
we
do.
witnessed your feats. We saw your era. We lived it. And it was great.
Yeah, it was
great.
fantastic.
You know, he reminds me like the Ali era and
Yeah.
you
yeah.
know all those greats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that's my Super Bowl prediction. What you want to end with? You want to end with a Super Bowl prediction, or you just want to throw it on the
man.
playoff picture? What
You
you
know,
got?
it's
And then
it's so
coming to
up
you
in the air. It's
to a-
hard for me to give a prediction.
It is, it's
That's
early.
non-emotional.
Yeah.
That's non-emotional. But I
like
want to
make
say
one-
though,
I
it's,
like make one second pick. Go after. You.
well, I just think it's hard to count out the 49ers
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Man.
hard
Oh yeah.
because that team is playing with some confidence,
and discipline.
discipline.
And everybody is
Man.
on board.
Yep.
The same little boat.
And they added McCaffrey to their
Adam
team.
McCaffrey,
Oh
they're
my
gonna
gosh.
get Debo Samuel back before the playoffs. because he's out right now.
Their D's just silly.
And but their defense, man.
Yeah, they're not. They're so stingy.
I mean,
They're so stingy.
how many times have we heard that term? Defense wins championships before.
Yeah.
So it's like, who has the defense you're most scared
you
of?
know what?
49ers,
49ers.
by a mile.
The Giants, the 49ers,
Cowboys too, though.
they mirror the Bills.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
the same.
Except the bonus of the running game, and
Oh,
the
the
defense. I'm sorry, the defense. Yeah, you're right. you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You know, the
And-
49ers, you got to stop the Bills. You can't stop them. But you can slow them down.
Dude, Diggs is.
You can
so
have a
good,
running
dude.
game. Oh, Diggs is.
He might be. You know what? I watch him sometimes, and I'm thinking, bro, he might be the best receiver in the league. You know.
He's reminding me of Jerry Rice. Man.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm talking. Like he might be the.
Even
alpha.
looks like him a little
Yeah.
too.
Oh, he's just. He played so well. He made every catch, bro. I was tripping how good he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but you're right. Those two teams to me right now look like the two alpha teams, even more than Philly does. How would that be, yeah? Brock, I'm down with San Francisco, Philly, NFC Championship game, and then like a Buffalo, and there's really no one else in the AFC I really like Buffalo, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
to be honest, Bengals, Bills, Bengals, AFC Championship game. I'm cool with that. How
Bills,
fun would that be?
Bengals,
Right?
Bills, Kansas
Or Jags,
City.
right?
You know, Bills, Jags,
Bills, Dolphins.
Oh, Bills, Dolphins. Okay.
Bills, Dolphins.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so like, yeah, I'm just I'm in. I'm in.
As long as Bills is one of the teams.
But Dolphins just soar. They're looking so maybe not, man, to me this year, you know. But I said it early in the season. Bills need the home field. Dolphins just got to get in.
Yeah.
If the Dolphins get the last slot, they still get chance.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at.
They just got to eat. They
always
can
have a
beat
chance.
anybody,
I agree.
and they have beaten everybody. I mean, you
I
know,
agree.
the Dolphins beat the Bills.
They are
before.
one of
Yeah.
those
You know what I mean?
teams because their defense can step up and
Yeah.
have a day like, wow.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
We've seen 'em
They
do
haven't
that.
shown us that in some weeks though.
Yeah.
But I agree.
But they're getting everybody off of injury too.
Yeah, and that's huge. And
Dolphins
the injury
and the
report,
Bills.
Hey,
Yeah.
before the playoffs start, I'll go get the injury report and we'll see who's where.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. Okay, I'm out. I got nothing else to say. I choked stuff I wanted to say. You like end? And we coming to you.
No, I just
You good?
coming to the end of the year. Christmas is next week. I just wanted
Merry
to
Christmas, everybody.
extend my appreciation for having me on this show with you two.
We don't like even do them, come.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, super good fun.
Love it.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you.
What you got for
Yeah,
us,
what you got? What
Coach?
you like end with today? There's so much stuff, yeah.
Taking a knee and bringing it in to Coach.
Yeah, close us out. Close us out.
Well, it's so much fun, the season is. And then there's those, they're still doing things from the beginning. It's the coaching, it's the management of your points seems to be an issue now. It was never an issue.
Time management too, bro.
Yeah,
Awful.
the game,
Clock
a
management.
crucial
Ugh.
game. Miami they just scored, yeah? They were down by 21-19.
In the second quarter.
In the second quarter, he goes for 2. Miami does. It doesn't make sense. If you don't make it, it's a 2-score game if they scored the touchdown, which they did. And you don't chase. They missed the field goal.
Mhm.
No, they didn't. They had 2 field goals. But anyway, they were down by 2, and you don't try to make that up until it's the end of the game, because you may not have to.
It's coaching 101.
Take those
It's the way
precious
it
points.
goes.
Yeah. 1 point
Don't-
is precious.
Yeah, why do you risk it then in the second quarter?
It's dumb.
Just take your points.
Yeah. it's
Take the
dumb.
7s and take the 3s.
Everything they give you, you take.
Exactly.
Into the end when you start calculating. You don't need to calculate into the end. You score.
Mm-hmm.
People don't believe in the football gods.
Yeah, that happens too. That happens too. I agree. You heard that, huh?
Take the
Mike
points,
McDaniel.
coaches.
Mike McDaniels. Okay,
You know, too much. In fact, we all know what happened in the Super Bowl. He went for it on his own side of the territory.
Yeah, that was Zach Taylor last
and
year.
pow,
Gave
boom.
up points.
Unbelievable.
They walked in, the Rams did.
Biggest game of the whole year.
And he did it in the first half.
Yeah, poor stuff. So-
Yeah, let's be rid of this
Well,
stuff that if it works, he's a genius. And if not, Yeah, good try.
No, he's a risk taker. They're confusing risk taking and getting lucky with being a genius. It has nothing to do. It's entirely different stuff.
Yeah.
Entirely different
So
stuff.
forget trying to be a genius. Just be a solid coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, fundamentally
Yeah,
sound. That's all
because-
you
Mentally
need.
solid.
To me, whether it makes it or not, just
It
the
makes
call
sense.
shows me you're not a genius. Just making that call.
True that.
No matter how it turns out. If these guys like him, he was my shooter in
High school.
basketball. But he knew that when you come down and you take a shot and you miss it, doesn't make it a bad shot.
Yeah.
Good shot's good shot.
Yeah.
It's a good shot. It's a high
You just missed
percentage
it.
shot, but you're not going to make them all.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Same thing. Same logic.
But I also like taking ill-advised jumpers because that was
He had me off the bench a lot.
deep, deep.
I remember
Especially
once
after
saying,
watching
"You lucky
Steph
you."
Curry.
Hey, we gotta go though.
Yeah,
I gotta.
man.
Hey, happy birthday, Noel.
Yeah,
Happy birthday, Noel.
I gotta go
Big
home
1-1.
and make buttercream, and we gotta get that cake frosted.
1-1. Ooh, that sounds good.
Okay, awesome. Thank you guys. Super good show again.
Yes.
We'll be back next week to tear it up. Thank you for watching us.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Yeah.
Good fun.